kellyMILKIES and I am casting in HDPhoenix for the second game of the Grand Finals for SSL December.
Alright, what's up guys? And we are going to be playing on Metalopolis. Now, interestingly enough, aLtOxygeN was able to beat inFiRevenant for the first time in a tournament setting, and it was really creative. What did you think about that, Kelly?
Well, it wasn't that it was creative, it's just that he transited really well. It's pretty standard play for Terran, but it was the way that he transited, like from Siege Tank, he tech swap and everything, and kind of trick.
No, he completely bamboozled Revenant. Revenant's like, oh, I see you're going double factory marine tank, no problem. And then he swapped the tech labs with a starport.
Yeah.
And suddenly the Banshees
down 2 starports.
Yeah. That's why Revenant's Spire was so late, because he's like, oh, it's marine tank. I don't need to get my Spire so early.
So for this tournament, are the maps chosen by the losers?
Yes, maps are chosen by the losers.
So the Zerg player has decided to go for Metalopolis. It's one of the most even maps. Because the first map was Steps of War. Was that won by coin toss?
Well, the thing is, the first map was Zanaga Caverns.
Sorry, Zanaga Caverns. What am I talking about?
No, the thing is it's there's a 7 map pool, 7 map pool, yeah. And basically the players will eliminate 4, and they play on the last 3. So the first map was Zanaga, and then this is Metalopolis. So the remaining one will be, well, if it does go to an ace match, then it's going to be aLtOxygeN's choice. But then essentially it's just the last match.
So you do see Oxygen now choosing to view his barracks and his supply depot at the bottom. He's been telling me to do that. He always say just do that against the Zerg. Let's do that against the Zerg. That's more efficient because you can view it.
I love it because it's so good, because you see the thing is if you want it's always a double wall, and it's a very safe double wall, because normally if you double wall here you need to put one supply depot here, one supply depot here, and then because of your inner ring you have to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buildings just to get a double wall around.
But no one does that, so...
Yeah, exactly. So you never really have a double wall, but once you have this, you naturally have the double wall.
He's kind of sick of buildings always busting in. He does for the early expansion, and he knows where Revenant is, so he's right across the map. Not sure if he's gonna do a bunker though, because he put 2 SCV out.
Yeah, well, the funny thing is when you have one scout, I know this. What's it? Husky Starcraft did that SCV love, right? It was just really gay video. Like, oh my god, it was so gay.
I was like telling you, I say, what the hell, man.
But you see, the brilliant thing about this is,
there you go, the first bunker going.
Look at that. Just count how many drones he's being pulled, and never mind if he loses these SCVs. All he needs to do is just keep these guys alive, keep this marine alive. Oh yeah. But see, the thing is look how much mining time is being lost if you look on the resources spent. Right now. Actually, I'm supposed to say aLtOxygeN Marine, and I'm missing this battle. Whoa, actually, how many kills does Marine have? Oh, 1 kill, it must be a freshman Marine. But I was just saying, this just distracts the Zerg so much, and also you get early Zerglings, you're eating into the drone count. And exactly, and he's 13th over 17th, and it's not even 5 minutes into the game.
Oh, finish it! So also what a lot of current players do now is to build 2 engineering base on a past expansion, so that the Zergs can't expand. I'm seeing that a lot.
It's so
annoying. Oh my god! It just spends so much time just looking away the country and just really like add another base. I'm like, I don't even want to be a bit.
But no, as
he has speed. He's not researching speed yet.
No, he's not researching speed, because essentially with that high number of Marines, right? You know that he is going to be going for some kind of double barrack push. So he knows the factory is late. There's no reason to get speed. Only just now starting the factory. But just to come back to this point, because I really think it's really important. If you can get a natural double wall here with your first wall over here, it gives you so much more flexibility as a Terran. And there's absolutely no reason for Terrans not to do this, because what could kill this barracks? Well, roaches, but your Marines and Marauders will come out and they have longer range than the roaches.
Oxygen is my current teacher and Revenant is my Zerg teacher. So
and who's your Protoss teacher?
There's no teacher, I'm hopeless.
Because Protoss sucks! Yes, you're saying Protoss suck, I'm sorry.
Don't say that!
It's just the truth.
Hey, come on, you know
no,
like,
I want to play
someone just told me today, he said, force few are crushing my spirit. He's like totally owning all the Zerg players right now.
But why would I want to play a raid that I have to wait until the 20-minute mark to make a convincing push? Like, the only...
But if you make it to the 20-minute mark, you manage to tower defense or try to defend...
Once again, we have a double stun from my name, sorry.
So So I mean, if you do make it a 20 minute match, it's like a sure win. So you have to defend really
no,
hard.
What kind of shirt? Okay, sorry, we're digressing into Protoss here because this game is absolutely exciting.
No, you know for Zerg, right? If I went in 5 times with a 200 foot army against a Protoss 200 foot army, I'll lose 5 engagements.
No, exactly, but like you have to wait 20 minutes for that. Just and then like. No, it's like, okay, I see your mass masks, Colossus, I raise you 1 corruptor.
So back to Oxygen versus Revenant. Oxygen is always telling you to say Zerg is the easiest race to play.
What?
I know, I seriously don't agree. He say all you need to do is to know what to build, build my build order, and all you have to do is A-click. I'm like, dude, seriously? You have hot quality and I'm like, really? A-click? Come on, A-click? Seriously?
Well, in other news, inFiRevenant is gonna see this. He does see the double Starcraft. He's like, okay, screw that. I know the proper response to that. Immediately throwing down the Evo Chamber. He's not gonna get surprised by that one more time. And actually, the
big... if I get caught by that 2 times, that's shame on me.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think he's gonna be making more queens. He does have another queen on the way. The other one is gonna be making into a lair. And man, that Overlord's like, whew! Go in 1 minute, out the next minute. But because you see, the thing is
map control is so important for Zerg in this map.
Oh, absolutely. But even more important for the Terran is mineral control because of the overpowered mules. Yes, I'm talking to you, Oxygen. Overpowered mules. You get so many more minerals as a Terran than you really need. So you're really locked by gas. So if you're going for these tricky plays with tanks, early tank push, Thors or Banshees, you need to conserve your gas, and that basically forces you.
On my face right now. Because this is so funny, I just thought of something. So many times I was a player, so you always do terror bashing.
Yeah. This fall color's like, screw you man, these are my drills, get out of here. And these queens are gonna be like...
No, he's sniping them though. Sniping stood like 3 drones now?
Yeah, 3 drones. Yeah, but the thing is when you spend all that resources, don't forget, you're... Against Zerg, you don't really need a lot of air units. Like maybe some Vikings, maybe a couple Banshees, maybe a Raven for borrowed Baneling.
Well, but Banshees are, Banshees are gonna be useful late game though when he comes out like with a huge army. Like I was telling you just now, Siege, Banshee, really. And Marine is like Muta Baneling.
It's true, but you see the thing is if you run with the standard Muta Baneling against this composition, the Marines will have to run or they're going to get completely plastered by the Banelings. And if the Marines are running, then the Mutas can just A-click the Banshees, and all the Mutas need to do is just kill the Banshees. And
yeah, but the Marine would own the Banshees. I mean, will own the Mutas.
Let's see. Okay, so looking on the army composition, we have 3 Banelings and 2 Zerglings versus 4 Banshees, 23 Marines and 2 tanks, and on the production tab, we have Hydras, and this might actually go to set 2 because I think Revenant is in like tier 2, tier 4.
He does have 5 cores,
Oh, but he's not Tony. What is this tank doing? He's not pushing with the tank. Oh, these Hydras are like angry Hydras, man.
Well, now he'll be in trouble because he didn't have an army before, but now Revenant just spent all his top on.
Well, we are having 8 Banelings. There we are. Here comes the Banelings. Here comes the big push. The tanks are being focused down. The Mariners! Marines! Oh, the thing is all the Queens are going down very, very rapidly. The Grand Army is taken out, but there are more Marines reinforcing, and the tank...
What did I say about Banshees?
No, this is game right here. This is romance right here. And this is gonna be so frustrating for Revenant. Oh, actually, Oxygen doesn't see the scorecard being moved. This guy could be really bad. He doesn't see the scorecard. Yes, he does, and then he finally moves back. But we do see 6 more Hydras being popped out by Revenant, and I don't know, it's too close to call. He doesn't have to wait. Oh, Hydra's infinitely better than you because the thing is because you're going for this build, all the gas is going to the tanks. Super anything the Terran can do. Like, what is this?
Well, you have to know that Terran is he always has 3 battles right now.
You need to get out of Supers and Rush and destroy. Find destroying it. You are a super sad panda, man. But as I was saying, Hydras are infinitely good. They used to be so terrible against Marine tanks, but ever since that siege tank left and it didn't do 50 damage, it now takes...
So we're gonna see everything now down to between again. He lost like what, 5 queens in this game already?
Looking at the units lost, Revenant is reeling, man. Usually it's a Terran that takes much more losses, but he is 2,000 minerals back. And why is he retreating? Is he gonna take an expansion? Because I don't see any reason why would he be pulling back, because he was in a firm position of control. He was constantly making units, and he essentially gave up his contain. And Revenant sees everything, because look at this. While the army is out front, the creep team is like, oh, you know, like...
He just be one Raven and take down all the...
Yeah.
He's gonna lose out for an expansion right now, but it's quite weird since Oxygen back off without expanding, because while he was pushing, he should have spent that 400 gold.
Oh, I see why he goes back, because he was 24 harvests over 44, and because he's basically playing one base, all Revenant needed to do was just last and not die. And even Revenant even putting a hatchet in the front, because I hear Hydras, and I think the Banshee just exploded.
Yeah, the Banshee wanted to come in and see what Revenant was building. He came in from the side, from the top, but here comes a... You know, it's quite interesting, he goes for a Hydra, Binging, and Speedling army without going for a Roach, because that would mean he doesn't have any tanks. He wouldn't have anything to tank for him. Because what? No way, man. Like, Zerglings are amazing tanks. Come on, but Zerglings will get taken out so easily in front by Fence. And the siege tanks.
That's true, but most of the Marines will be running. Most of the Marines will be running from the Banelings. But anyway, two different schools of thought. Yes, absolutely, Roaches make great tanking units. But the thing is you want to spend the gas on your Hydras, and this is a natural transition into Hydra Infestor.
Oxygen has to push right now, or he's gonna lose out, because he does know that economy-wise, he's so down.
even denying more of the Banshees and tanks, and right now Revenant knows that he's on one base. He knows that it is his game to lose. That all Revenant needs to do is just last, because it's 2 base versus 1 base this entire game.
At the siege tank, he knows it's GG. I mean, when he lost the push earlier on and when he had to back off, he knew that was game. He couldn't do enough damage to the mineral line. It didn't really affect. I mean, Revenant did really well to hold it off.
No, I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I think Oxygen threw that game, because when he made that fantastic push, he was in such a firm control.
Yeah, I don't know.
Revenant had 3 Lings and 1 Baneling.
Yeah, his tanks were probably 2 behind.
The tank was here and like here. Like, you needed to put the tank in range of the hatchery, such that it keeps shelling. The thing is, if Oxygen killed this hatchery, it would have been even. 1 base against 1 base.
I think he was kind of choking. He looked like he was choking. Definitely, Oxygen did really bad in this game.
Well, now see, the thing is, I don't want to take anything from Oxygen, because it was a brilliant timing push.
Yeah, but
Revenant was being very greedy, and he only...
of his
it was just... No, the thing was, he was microing his Marines and his Banshees in the front, that he completely forgot about the tank at the back. And if that tank was here... Yeah, I mean, even the best players make mistakes.
Yeah, and then he had to back off when he shouldn't have, because he needs to keep up the pressure.
You need to keep the pressure
And when he was pushing, he should have dropped that expansion.
Yeah, and there were so many Spine Claws, but all the Spine Claws were taken out. So what he could have done was just march up here to the backside, put his tanks against the wall, and such that within range of all the eggs.
Yeah.
And then just park your Marines here, and then park Marines here, and park Marines here. And then the Banelings would come in, but then they would have to choose, do I attack 1, 2, or 3, and they can kill only maybe a few groups. So the Marines will stay alive, SCVs stay alive.
And probably kill like what happened last time, just kill the siege tank up front, or...
Yeah, exactly. So, a little bit of questionable play.
Next game.
Oh, absolutely. So, Kelly, why don't you sign us off?
Alright, so join us for the next game. This is Kelly with HDPhoenix signing off. We're going to be casting the last match of the Grand Finals. If inFiRevenant takes this, he will go home with the grand prize.
Yeah, $600.
But if Oxygen actually wins this, he will be going to set 2 for Grand Finals. Ace match, let's go.
Alright.